welcome to my channel. My name is Ifeoma. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Today we're going to be learning how to draft a basic pencil skirt. And please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly do so. Make sure to like and share and drop a comment on the comment section. Thank you. Now let's start. What we'll be needing is your tape, your scissors, your ruler, and your fabric chalk. Okay, as you can see, my fabric has been laid. So you need your waist measurement, your hip measurement, and your length measurement. That's all the measurements you need for this. So my length, the length I'll be using for this is 21. The length I'll be using is 21. So I'm using a total of, I'm going to put a band to it. So I'm going to minus this 21. 21 minus 2 will give me 19. So the length I'm using here, I'm using 19 point. I'm going to use 20. The reason for the 20 is to turn the down of the skirt. Then also for the ½ inch to join the band to the waist. So I have 20. Okay. So what I need now is my waist measurement. My waist measurement is 34. Divided by 4 will give us 8.5. ½ inch for that. Then I'm putting 1 inch for that. Then 1.5 sewing allowance. If you're a beginner, please, you can use 2-inch sewing allowance. It's better your fabric, you have excess fabric than shortage of fabric. So I'm on a tall size, so I use 8.5, sometimes 9, depending on what I'm making, from my waist to my hip. So I'm going to use, for this tutorial, I'm going to use 8.5. My hip is 42, which is 10.5 plus 1.5 sewing allowance, then ½ inch for ease. Yes, your skirt is supposed to have ease. 10.5, ½ inch, 1.5 sewing allowance, then ½ inch for ease. So connecting this to this. Then for the down of my, I'm going to, what we use, remember what we use for the hip is 10.5. I'm going to minus it from here. I'm going to minus 1. So what I'm going to use is 9 for here. Depending on how pencil you want it, some go in more than that, but 1 is okay. I'm going to use 1. Then I'll add my 1.5 sewing allowance here. Then connect back. It's very easy. Very easy to make. So now let's come to the zipper allowance, because our skirt is going to have a zipper allowance. Let's come to the zipper allowance. On the waist side, I'm going to use 1. Remember, I used 8.5 for my hip, from my waist to my hip. You need to determine your own. If you're on a small size, you can use 8, 7, 7.5. I am tall, so that's why I'm using that. Then I'm coming in where the hip line is. I'm coming in by 1.5. Then I'm going down by 5 inch. I hope you can see this. I'm going down by 5 inch. Then in that point of that 5 inch from my hip, I'll impute 1 again. Then straight down 1. Reason is that our hip, it will give this is going to give us a sitting allowance. It's going to give, you know, our back is that curve. Yeah, that's what we're trying to achieve with this method. This is a freehand cutting. It's not the same. If it is in pattern, you understand it better. But there's nothing. Then for my front skirt, I'm going to come in by 1/2 inch. My skirt dart, I'm using 4.2 for my dart, which is my nipple to nipple dart. Then you know it's going to have a band, so I'm stopping at 5. So connect, take 1/2 inch on both sides. 1/2 inch. I hope you're getting it. And don't forget to always mark at the wrong side of your fabric, depending on what you're making, though, at the wrong side of your fabric. So this is it. Then you remember the 1/2 inch I took from the front skirt. Don't do it at the back skirt, please. From the front skirt, the 1/2 inch. I'm cutting the back and the front together. I'm going to separate it when I'm done. So I'm going to connect it to my dart leg. This will help my skirt sit well. So that is it. Let's cut. This is how to cut. Now I'm cutting together. So I'm cutting the waist together. When I'm done cutting, then I will notch my hip line and then separate the front and the back. Then I can do the dipping I did for the front skirt. It's simple. Mine, see, you can see, they are separate. Let me take this aside so we'll see what we're doing. Now I'm doing just for this. Remember our notch my dart leg on both sides, and always take note of how deep you want your dart to be. I did 5 because if I add the 2-inch band, it's going to go down to probably 7. So it's an high waist skirt. I like my skirt sitting up. So that is it. Thank you. Hope you liked the video. Make sure to comment on the comment section. If there's any question, you could always ask me at the comment section. And don't forget to like our page. Thank you very much. Let's cut the band. I'm going to be using these 2 pieces. I'm going to be joining it. So what I need 2 inches. It's on fold, so I'm going to be needing 2.5. So you add your stay to it. Add your stay to it. My waist is 30. My waist is 34. 34. We need about 14 more inch to it. So I'm going to be getting it from these pieces. I'll add it together. 34. Remember, I added 1 inch for the zipper allowance. So 1 plus 1 is 2. We're going to be needing like 36. So these two, I'm going to join them, then put a stay, then stitch.